Could we actually see this character return for Wave 6? Let's discuss. How's it going to all my Mario fans out there? My name is Acinator, and I want to welcome you to the channel. The first thing I want to go over in today's video is going to be my Discord server. So if you want to talk about anything Mario related, Wave 6 of the DLC, Mario Bros. Wonder, Mario RPG games, Mario Party, whatever it's going to be, please click that link down there in the description below. The second thing I want to go over really quickly is an esports team that I'm a part of known as Solar. So if you want a competitive edge in games like Pokemon Unite, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, please click that link down there in the description below. Me and Wook would love to have you. Now with everything out of the way, let's dive in and discuss if this character can make its way into Wave 6. So I'm pretty sure that we all can agree on one thing, that the characters right now for Wave 6 are probably one of the most confusing things right now in gaming history. I can't think of another thing way more confusing. You know, there's predictions going around about Diddy Kong, Pauline, Funky Kong, Rob, Nabbit. Any character that is in Mario Kart Tour right now that has a very good shot is getting predicted, but one that I've seen overlooked, and this was actually brought up by a viewer of mine. We were talking on Discord, and he says this, shout out to you, Justin, for actually bringing this up, and this actually expands my mind a little bit, is the reason why I'm making this video. He predicts Rob and Poochy, and when he said Poochy, it had me thinking, and let's discuss if this is actually a really good possibility for Wave 6. So the first biggest reason that Poochy really does have a shot for Wave 6 of the Booster Course Pass, and this goes with any other character though that we've been predicting, Diddy Kong, Pauline, Funky Kong, Nabbit, Hammer Bro, whatever you guys predict, is Poochy is already in Mario Kart Tour, and obviously whatever's in Mario Kart Tour has a very, very strong chance. I'm not going to say 100% because at that point we would have seen everything in the Booster Course Pass and pretty much beyond at that point, but yeah, Poochy is already in Mario Kart Tour, so that right there already, shows that Poochy is an eligible choice for Wave 6 of the Booster Course Pass. And I know what you guys are probably thinking right now, Acinator, this is not a strong enough reason. Do you have anything more to tell us? Well, with me as the Mario analyst here, doing Mario theory videos, I have a bunch of reasons, so let's actually dive into bigger reasons as to why I think Poochy has a greater shot than Pauline. So the first strong reason that I have for you guys is he's already an asset, and obviously I have to use a track for an example in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know what track I'm talking about. Yoshi's Island. And if you're at the beginning of the race, or when you're actually racing and you see, at the beginning, if you look on the right side, you'll actually see Poochy taking a nice little relaxing nap. He's just so cute. I want to play as I'm so bad now that Justin's actually said something. And yeah, Nintendo could see this as, okay, instead of us making a brand new character model, what we could do, I get this is a lazy thing, don't get me wrong, but they could actually use Poochy's asset and make him into a driver. And I felt like we've been passing by this for quite some time and not really saying anything too much about it. If they could do the same thing with Wiggler, and I get, Wiggler is twice the size or even 3 times the size, Maple Treeway, Mario Circuit, if they could do that with Wiggler, I think they have a very strong chance, to do it with something like Poochy, and all they really have to do is add, him looking behind, adding trick animations, adding sounds, and, it's pretty much just another driver. So I feel like right there, since he's already an asset in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that is a very strong reason why I see Poochy getting in. So a next strong point that I have for you guys in this video is going to be talking about how the characters were actually released. So we have to look back on how they were actually released in numbers. Wave 4 had one character, which is Birdo. Wave 5 had Petey Piranha, Wiggler, and Kamek, and those were 3 characters. And now in Wave 6, we are supposed to be getting only 2 characters, which seems a little bit weird to me. Why would Wave 5 have 3 characters instead of 2? Could that mean that they were not ready to show something? And obviously, if you look back at it, it's just still a little bit too weird to me that Poochy was not added if he was supposed to be a character for Wave 4 when Yoshi's Island was actually a thing. But it could mean that they maybe weren't ready to show Poochy yet or something along those lines. I have no idea, but maybe Poochy was ironically made for Wave 4, but they pushed him back for whatever the reason is going to be, whether they weren't ready to show him yet, maybe he didn't have assets, whatever the reason is, this could be a sign that Poochy was actually meant for Wave 4. And the last reason that I have for you guys in today's video is more of a fun reason. You know, it kind of boosts the argument, kind of does not boost the argument, but if you play the Yoshi Island games, Yoshi and Poochy are like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Yoshi's the peanut butter, and Poochy is pretty much the jam, the jelly, the fluff, whatever you guys put on the other side of the peanut butter sandwich. That's pretty much Poochy, and you know, they're just like best friends. It's Yoshi's pet, and it just, you know, would work so well because we'd have Yoshi, and you know, we'd also have Poochy as well. I just think that would work super well because we also have a track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Yoshi's Island. He's already in an asset of that game, which I talked about earlier. They made a tour about Poochy and Yoshi, you know, the Yoshi Tour, I think that's what it's called, in Mario Kart Tour. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like that reason, you know, just the peanut butter and jelly theory, or the reason, I guess you could say, in that video. But let's move on to a theory that I don't think is a reason, but I still want to discuss it anyways. So this theory, I'm not so sure about, but I still want to bring it up for you guys' attention. It depends on how Nintendo looks at the Yoshi's Island games. And if they look at Yoshi's Island as pretty much like a crossover game, or a non-Mario game per se, like a main series Mario game, Poochy could fit very well on the bottom row because technically he is a crossover character. You know, in that sense, if Nintendo was looking at it that way, you know, Yoshi's Island is a crossover track because we don't, you know, see Yoshi's Island in any sort of Mario game, you know, at all. We see Baby Mario in there, yes, but you know, we don't see anything Yoshi's Island related in the future games. So, I mean, it depends on how Nintendo looks at this situation. I'm putting this as like a questionable theory if this is the case, because like I said earlier, he can fit very well on the bottom row. And if we were to move stuff around, you know, we could move, you know, Bowser right next to Morton, put Diddy Kong right there, move the Mii emblem all the way to the bottom right corner, and have Poochy right next to Isabelle, because technically they're both dogs. I don't know, guys, but you know, this is just a questionable theory. I don't see this as a strong reason to believe that Poochy will get in over something like Pauline, and obviously now I'm going to talk about that. But let me know what you guys think about that theory. Do you agree with that theory? You know, if Nintendo was to look at it that way, or would you disagree with that theory? Whatever works here. So now what I want to do is compare two characters. What do they have similar going for them? What don't they have similar going for them? And obviously, you guys already are most likely thinking it, or maybe I've even changed some of you guys' minds, is now the battle between Poochy and Pauline. Let's go over quickly what they have similar. So, both of them are in Mario Kart Tour. Both of them are drivers. In Mario Kart Tour, both of them are large. In Mario Kart Tour, they technically both have biker, you know, outfits. You know, let me explain myself a little bit. Poochy technically doesn't need a biker outfit because it's a dog, but Pauline has a biker outfit. You know, we've seen it in the Pipe Tour trailer, and you know, she has a costume like that now. So technically, they could both fit on bikes, and the biggest one is they are both assets. Poochy is a physical asset in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Pauline has, I guess you could say, virtual asset as an ad in Mario Kart Tour on Madrid Drive. And after looking at the similarities, I have a feeling that these characters have an equal chance to be getting into the Booster Course Pass. One is very overlooked, while the whole community is predicting Pauline. And obviously, I think Nintendo wants to do a curveball, and they see no one predicting Poochy. So maybe this, you know, we saw Wiggler as a curveball for Wave 5. This may be the curveball because, you know, Nintendo was listening to all of our predictions, and, you know, they're looking at what they have in Mario Kart Tour. And I'm going to be the first one to say it, and obviously Justin as well. I'm going to start predicting Poochy for Wave 6 because I just feel like this is something that Nintendo would do. And obviously, if we don't see either one, we're most likely going to be seeing it in the next Mario Kart title, along with all the other stuff that's in Mario Kart Tour as of right now. You know, I hate to say it, but Vanilla Lake, GBA Battles Castle 4, Warrior Shipyard, and all the other tracks that are in Mario Kart Tour, you know, I just see that being, you know, in the next Mario Kart game. But I just feel like Nintendo will do something like this, you know, throw a curveball at us, and that's why I'm going to start predicting Poochy. So I just want to say thank you so much, Justin, you know, one of my viewers, for bringing this up to my attention, and let me know what team you guys are on after me breaking this down. Are you guys on Team Poochy like me, or are you guys still on Team Pauline? let me know down in the comment section below. And let's actually see if Poochy gets in to Wave 6 of the Booster Course Pass. And that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please remember to smash that thumbs up button and share this with a friend and tell them, you know, Poochy may actually have a shot for Wave 6 of the Booster Course Pass. And obviously, if you guys want to stay up to date with anything Mario related, please click that subscribe button down below. And with that out of the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. This is Acenator signing off. Stay healthy, stay clean. Bye.